Welcome back to Portland Today. In today's Good Eats, you've heard of the Farm to Table movement. Well, now this is really cool. It's coming to Oregon schools. Joining us to tell us about it, we have Vivian Holmes, a gardener in the program, also a student at Lentz, and Rick Sherman with the Oregon Department of Education. Welcome to both of you.
Hello.
So, and you're in 7th grade, right, Vivian?
Yeah.
Awesome. I can't wait to hear about how you got involved in the program. But first, Rick, tell us what the program is.
Sure. The Oregon Farm to School, it's the classroom, the cafeteria, and the garden all put together. We have 673 school gardens in Oregon.
Wow.
We were the first state that knew exactly how many gardens we had and a contact for each one.
Ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
You can pat yourself on the back.
Well, Oregon's a pretty big deal in the farm to school thing.
Sure.
We are in the country. It's not me, you know, but the people I work with, and we have a $4.5 million grant. And I think some of the people saw an article in the Oregonian that showed this program at work. But yeah, the $4.5 million, 80% of it goes to schools to buy Oregon grown and processed food. We reimburse the school districts for doing that. Here's some there.
Okay.
But like this time of year, there might not be a whole lot of fruits and veggies, so there's, you know, you can Dairy Gold, yogurt, cheese, things like that. We reimburse for that thing. And so
Nice.
the magic happens when the kids, we have part of the grant that's an education grant where they actually learn about the food, because you can put local, healthy, fresh food in front of kids and they may or may not eat it.
Sure.
But if you teach them about it, they devour it, make great decisions.
They have an appreciation for it.
Exactly.
So Vivian, when did you first get involved in the program? Was it just recently?
Well, we've been kind of doing it since we were younger.
Years ago.
Yeah, years ago.
So what do? You garden and you learn about the food? I mean, what's your favorite part?
I really enjoy learning about all the really healthy foods, and it's really cool to be taught about all the foods that you can eat, and then planting it is super fun because then it makes you want to eat it even more because you're like, I made that, I planted
Look
it.
what I did.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to grow and eat?
Oh, that's a tough
hard to
question.
pick?
Yeah.
Well,
I like a lot of fruits and vegetables.
Me too, and fruit's just now coming into season, like you're saying,
Yeah.
so that'll be great. So Rick, I guess, how many schools, is this a class? How does it actually work for the kids to get involved? If parents are watching this and they say, I want my kid in that.
Well, that's the beauty of this. It just usually takes a parent that wants to step up and volunteer and help coordinate their garden. If they need help, certainly you can contact me at the Department of Ed to help facilitate that.
Okay.
But there's no cookie cutter way to do a school garden. We have full-on farms at schools,
Wow.
down to just a school with a planter box.
Okay.
So everything in between.
So you can make it what you want it.
Yes,
And Vivian, why
exactly.
would you tell other kids to get involved in this type of program?
Well, number one, it's super fun to go outside and go plant foods, and it's really cool. Again, like I said earlier, it's really cool to learn about all the healthy foods and to teach kids about the healthy foods so they can learn to start eating more healthy and less of like the junk food like Cheetos or whatever.
Yep. Well, I think you have your future
Perfect.
spokesperson
I know.
right here.
You're
Great
awesome.
job, Vivian. And Rick, thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here. Great program. Now, Kathy has something more for after school.